there, fellow YouTube video adventurers. Whether you're just getting started or have a bit of life experience under your belt, today we're diving into something that I mentioned in my video all about starting your own YouTube channel for those of us over 65. It's using a teleprompter. A teleprompter app on your iPhone or your Android phone can help us all soar to new heights in our video making journey. Now, I know what you're thinking. A teleprompter? That sounds like something only those fancy news anchors or politicians use. But trust me, it's not as tricky as it sounds. In fact, I'm using one right now and reading this very script. Can you tell? If you can, just pretend you didn't notice and we'll keep flying along together. As a retired search and rescue pilot, I've learned that sometimes simpler is better, especially when we're just getting off the ground. Now, I've got an expensive teleprompter gathering dust on an expensive pro tripod along with a camera setup that looks more like it belongs in a Hollywood studio than in my office. But guess what? It hardly ever gets used. Hey, we'll stick to using the trusty iPhone I'm using right now, and there's no need to file a flight plan for that one. And here's another bonus. You can't do this with a big teleprompter setup. See? Quick and easy. No lugging around heavy gear, just a little snap and we're ready to go in a new spot. Now, let's talk about sound for a minute. Good audio can make or break our videos, and we don't want to sound like we're recording from inside an airplane hangar. Well, that is, unless we are recording inside an airplane hangar. For that crisp, clear sound, I use the Hollyland Lark M2 wireless lavalier microphone. It's on my iPhone 15, plugs into a USB-C. It's inexpensive. It's a plug-and-play option that works like a dream. And the best part, we don't have to deal with any pesky cables. Just clip it on or stick it on and we're ready to go. This little device is a game changer, especially for those of us who want to keep things simple and affordable. Currently, it has about a 4.7 star rating on Amazon, with many users praising its ease of use and excellent sound quality. One review I saw online said this microphone setup is fantastic. It's lightweight, the sound is clear, and the wireless range is impressive. That's for anyone wanting to up their video game without breaking the bank. Trust me, this microphone will have us sounding as smooth as a jet engine purring along at cruising altitude. Now, before I forget, because let's face it, us old farts are pros at walking into a room and wondering, why the hell did I come in here? I've got a quick favor to ask. If you're enjoying this video or finding it even a little bit helpful, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. Give the video a thumbs up or drop a comment below. But hey, my job isn't to tell you what to do. Just like with everything else in this video, you do whatever you think is right. If you feel like giving this old guy a little boost, think of it like refueling my little startup channel. Every little comment, every like, and every subscriber is like an extra gallon of gas going into the tank, helping out this channel grow and reach more people just like you that are trying to make great videos without all the hassle. It means the world to me, and I genuinely appreciate your support. Enough of that. So let's clear up a misconception. Using a teleprompter app doesn't make our presentation less genuine. Some folks might think that reading from a screen can come across as stiff or robotic, like on autopilot stuck on repeat. But the truth is, with a little practice, it can actually make us look more confident and polished, but it won't give us old farts fewer wrinkles or more hair. After all, it's not about the tool itself, but about how we use it. Remember, even seasoned broadcasters and politicians use teleprompters, and they've mastered the art of looking natural, almost as natural as I was at 1,000 feet searching for lost hikers. Now let's get into some practical steps and tips for using a teleprompter. First, choosing the right app is crucial. The app I use is Video Teleprompter, and out of all the ones I've tried, this one works best for me. I love the fact that I can write my scripts on my computer or my iPad and then import them into the app to read. So it's convenient. But hey, check out your Android or iPhone app store and see if there's a different one that you like better. I'm doing me, you do you. And we're all in this together, finding what works best for us individually. So let's share our discoveries, post them in the comments. Next up, preparing your script. When you first start using a teleprompter, I suggest reading your final script out loud before you import it. This helps catch any awkward phrasing or errors. Once you import it, read it aloud once on the Teleprompter app. Then start recording yourself. If you flub or make a mistake as you go, keep your camera rolling and just back up and try again. Whoop, whoop, whoop. You can edit out all your flubs and swearing when you screw up. That's what I have to do. I'm definitely not a one-take wonder, not with these mosquitoes around. Now, adjusting the settings, spend some time adjusting the scroll speed. I find my scroll speed depends on how much caffeine I've had so far that day. My actual setting is turtle plus 2 rabbits. If you're using the same app, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. Set the text size large enough to read comfortably without straining our little tired eyes, but not so large that it feels like we're reading a billboard from 30,000 feet. Finally, positioning your iPhone is key. It took me a while to find out what I think is the perfect adjustable, lightweight tripod to use with my iPhone. I love that it's magnetic so I don't have to deal with some clampy grip that always seems to hit the wrong button on the phone. I'll be sure to include links in the video description to all the stuff that I'm talking about. It'll help you out and make it easier to find. And the trick to not looking like we're reading is to position our iPhone at eye level, or at least as close to the camera lens as possible. This way, when we're reading, our eyes are still facing forward and it doesn't look like we're staring down at a screen. It's like making sure we keep our eyes on the horizon when we're flying. It helps prevent a bumpy landing. And remember, practice, practice, practice. Before we go live or start recording, let's practice reading our scripts a few times. This helps us get familiar with the pacing and gives us a chance to make any adjustments. The more comfortable we are, the less likely we'll look like we're reading. After all, even the best pilots practice their landings. With my big, expensive teleprompter, I once got so frustrated getting it all set up that by the time I was ready to use it, I was in no mood to actually shoot the video. Keep things simple. Over time, I realized that the key to using a teleprompter effectively is to focus on how we're delivering the message, not just on reading the words. Think of it as having a conversation with our audience rather than just reciting a script. That mindset shift made the world of difference, just like when I finally learned to stop gripping the yoke so tightly. Now, here's something I want to make sure that everyone knows. Nobody is perfect, and I make mistakes all the time. In fact, if you've ever wondered if I'm a one-take wonder, let me clear that up right now. No way. I'm definitely not. You've probably seen me swatting mosquitoes while I'm standing here. Hey, I've even got some bloopers that I'll share with you. I'll put them here in the video. And there's no need to file a flight plan. God bless. You can't do this with a big teleprompter setup. It took me a while to find out. Damn it. Everyone does. The goal is progress. Blah, 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 blah. But you know what? That's okay. None of us are perfect, and the best part about making mistakes is that they give us a chance to learn and laugh at ourselves. Remember, we're all in this together, you and me. And the more we embrace our imperfections, the more fun the process becomes. Now let's talk about overcoming fear. It's totally normal to worry about looking awkward or stupid or robotic when using a teleprompter for the first time. The biggest fear is that people will know you're reading. But here's the thing. With a bit of practice, we'll get better at making our delivery seem natural. Try recording yourself and watching it back. Then fine-tune your performance and see what it looks like. Remember, even if we make a mistake, it's okay. Everyone does. The goal is progress, not perfection. Hey, if I can survive the nerves of landing a plane on a tiny mountain airstrip, we can conquer the teleprompter together. To take our teleprompter skills to the next level, Consider adding some subtle body language and gestures. So as we speak, this helps to keep our delivery engaging and distracts from any small telltale signs that we're reading. Also, try varying our tone and speed slightly to match the natural flow of conversation. This makes our speech sound more spontaneous and less rehearsed. It's like adjusting our altitude to find that smooth air. Our audience will appreciate the ride. And finally, a little encouragement and motivation. Learning to use a teleprompter might feel a little awkward at first, but trust me, it's worth the effort. We'll find that it helps us deliver our message with panache and confidence and clarity. Thanks for sticking with me today. I hope you feel a bit more confident about using a teleprompter app on your phone. I'd love to hear about your experiences. Have you tried using a teleprompter before? What's been the most stressful part for you? Hey, drop a comment in the comment section and let's keep this conversation going. As I always used to say to air traffic control, see ya!